Oh no, there's someone back in that spot.
I remember when my mother told me the best things they don't come easy. I had no idea how real that was. She said, don't stop dreaming. You got to keep believing it.
That just makes it twice as hard.
Worth it one day.
Ah, the wind.
I can't believe I made it. I can't believe I made it.
Look at that.
This is an amazing spot.
I can't believe I made it. I can't believe I made it.
All right, we are about 1.1 miles away from our Plan A boondocking spot. We noticed that there's another place a little bit over here on this side. It's on I-Overlander to Bays Lewis Flat Road. So that was it just there. All right, here we are. We're just turned in. This is the I-Overlander Sulphur Creek. So we're just gonna stop for a second and...
I don't know how far out I can walk. I mean, that's a BLM sign right there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel more comfortable if I walked.
Okay, yeah.
Somebody can get around me, right? Yeah, people can get around me.
All right. While Glenn is walking up there a little bit down this dirt road, I'm just constantly looking. I always do this on Google Maps, the satellite view, just looking to see on that road if it continues on a bit and if there's like, if it looks like there's a little spot. Right, so I kind of look along the road and then I see like, oh, that might be a spot. And if there's places to turn around. Oh, he's back.
There's one tiny spot down there, but it keeps going.
Yeah.
I need to look at satellite.
That's what I was just doing. I was just telling them how we always look on the satellite map.
Can't see anything.
Make sure we can turn around. It'd be great if we could fly our drone down there.
Really windy.
Oh, it's too windy. Yet again, spring in the southwest.
Yeah, looks like we got something down there.
All right.
But I don't know if I'll have a signal.
Give it a try.
This is short duration anyway. Oh no, there's someone back in that spot.
Yeah, there's someone back in that spot over
The
there.
spot that I was going to take.
Oh. Do you want to stop and walk a little bit?
I do want to.
Yeah, let's stop and walk before we get ourselves into a tight spot.
Well, we have no choice. We have to keep going because I couldn't turn around back there. It said big rig friendly, but I might contradict that here in a few minutes.
On the satellite looked a little further. It looked like there might be another spot for us, so we'll give it a try.
We'll find out.
Oh, the trials and tribulations of trying to find spots.
Trials and tribulations?
Yeah. Is that a back end? Could it be a back end? How far back could I get?
No, it just goes whoop, down over that wash.
Man.
I think it keeps going, babe.
I think we got one.
Found it. Aha, Google, thank you. Look at that.
This is an amazing spot.
Ginormous.
Let me get out. Here we go.
Oh.
Let's go.
Get out and see.
Yeah, we're crooked and all that, but
There's no place to leave it.
no. That spot right there looks decent, level-ish.
Wind is going from here.
Yeah, so it's good to back up into this, don't you think? This looks like where other people have gone, straight back through there. Because,
Pointed downward.
but the sides are banked. You want to be on a bank.
No, I get that. Straight across here could also work. Yeah, I think you're right. Right in here somewhere. Wow, this is insane. Look at that.
Beautiful view. We're really high on that left, so we need to pull up on the right.
Man, this is such a downward angle. So if we pull back, we're still gonna pull forward because we gotta roll forward onto the Andersons.
Right.
We don't want the thing sliding forward.
That is pretty darn level. Surprise, we're level.
That's not so good though.
Why?
Because we're such a downward slope, if we don't come up on an Anderson leveler,
Okay,
the whole rig is going to be in a constant downward force.
so go forward a little bit more because you'll come off that bump. Right there.
Okay. And then let's come up on the levelers.
Okay. Well,
That was fun.
we actually had to turn around and face the other direction, right?
After like 3 hours of trying to back it into this spot because it's all like this. And then we ran up downhill and the wind was coming to the back of the trailer, so it was really bad. And we made the executive decision after leveling it twice, to turn around and face into the wind and actually just pull into the spot instead of, so now hopefully no one gets behind us because we have to kind of back out here and do what I did to put it in the right way anyway. If that makes any sense. Yeah, so we did a lot of this.
We did, and it's you know, it's super windy here. Okay, it's spring, yeah, and that just makes it twice as hard to try and just focus and level your rig and make sure it's not nosediving too much and maneuver, and gosh, it's a lot of work. But the view, we'll have to show you that.
I'll walk it
is amazing here. We're really close to Capitol Reef National Park. It's beautiful. Lots of red rock.
It looks like Sedona, but windier.
This is terrible.
Oh, it's just awesome.
Yes.
The scenery.
Boring. I start getting
Pelted with sand.
Sand in my eyes.
Ah, the wind. Okay. Maybe bad idea to walk. Good morning. We are actually headed to Capitol Reef National Park this morning to learn all about it and why it's called Capitol Reef and all the geology that goes with it. Looks like there's more boondocking up above your head there. Oh yes.
Yeah, there's plenty back there.
Wow.
How's the signal here? Oh, it's high.
Right. Wow, that's why I
Yeah, but there's no spots there.
Right. I think we got a good little spot where we are. Capitol Reef National Park is a hidden gem filled with cliffs, canyons, and domes in the Water Pocket Fold, a geologic monocline that the National Park Service calls a wrinkle on the earth that extends for almost 100 miles. The Fruita District was once a Mormon settlement in the late 1800s. This area has many historic buildings and a fruit orchard that is still active today. There's also a campground with a dump station. At the end of the paved Scenic Drive is the beginning of the 2.4-mile unpaved Capitol Gorge Road. We are almost at the end of this dirt road to the end where there is a Capitol Gorge Trail, so we're looking forward to that. And gosh, there's so many amazing views down in this canyon and the Capitol, the round white Capitol domes. That's why it's called Capitol. And these huge cliffs. Wow, amazing. Some petroglyphs. Point them out, Zachy boy. Are they up top? Yep, right there. The sun.
Yeah.
All right, we turned around. We walked a little bit past that little petroglyph, that sun petroglyph, and decided to turn around because it's a much longer hike and it is very windy and you have to walk back with the wind. And it kind of hurts pelleting in your face. So we are headed back to the truck now. I do want to mention something about the parking down at the end. There is a pit toilet. Yes, there is a bathroom. But the parking is kind of tight in there and the parking is minimal. So definitely make sure you go early. It's about 12:45 now and we saw a ton of cars coming in to park. And
there's no
I
parking
don't think
spots.
they're going to find a place to park. So
And there's no turnaround either.
no.
You have to back out and back really far out. And once you get out from if the last parking spot is taken, there's no place to turn around to do that 3-point turn to reverse. So just be cautious and get there early. Or go really late in the afternoon.
All right, we are at the Gifford house, which is this historic place here on the property in Capitol Reef. And this is where they make jams and pies, all from the fruit from the orchards here on site. Ready to go check it out? Hopefully it's allergy friendly for this guy.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Well, they are not allergy friendly. They're not made with any nuts or anything, but the lady in there said that they are around possibly almonds and pecans. Almonds would have been okay for this guy, but definitely no on the pecans. So we missed out on the pies. They looked really good. They were cute. Peach, cherry, apple, and I guess it changes all the time. So probably very good. We made our way back through the park, stopping at the visitor center so the boys could complete their junior ranger program and receive their 14th badge. Our last stop was a very short hike to Goose Next Point. Are we tired? Are we at the end of our day? All right, let's go check this out. Really short.
15 miles is very short. Where's she get the idea? Short.
It said 600 feet.
It says 600 miles.
Ooh, it's pretty.
I'll be right next to you.
This was a wonderful boondocking location here in Utah, right near Capitol Reef National Park, which we really enjoyed. And we love these boondocking locations because we find that there is lots of land to just go out from our RV, take a walk or take a hike. And that's what we found all across this country, is that a lot of these locations for boondocking has just that. And that's what we really, really love. So we're heading out and we will see you next week in the Moab area.
For the change in altitudes. We'll be out there together through the shine.